Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to Let's Play Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2, The Sith Wars. This will be part 22 of our Let's Play. In the last episode, we finished up on Onderon, and we got ambushed in our ship by a Sith assassin, which we've now healed, and she sort of pledged herself to us because we beat her. So we're just going to do the rounds in this episode and talk to everyone. You know, see how we go.
Something up?
I have some questions for you.
Alright. What did you want to know?
Okay, no, I don't want to prod him about Achani training yet. I need to get his influence a bit higher. I think every time you prod him for it, if it's not high enough, it'll keep dropping, so you really need to be sure. I'll do the HK droid last, because we now have everything we need to actually wake it back up. We do also need to hit the workbench and change up our lightsaber, so we'll do that as well. T3M4? Might be able... some advanced maintenance? Unlock the side panel. Bummer. Never heard that sound before. Sorry, we'll try again later. Did you know Mandalore? Once. What happened? Of course I want to know. He was left behind by who? His master. And your master, but why? Yes, I want to see the holo record. That's right, because Mandalore is Canderous from the first game. Also, wow, I like how T3 is just very much giving the game away that his master is Revan. Okay, I guess there's no sound or anything? Fair enough. I guess we're just watching the record. Was there sound? I don't understand. It looked like Revan needed Canderous. Why did you show me this? Aside from the fact that I asked you to. Glitch. Oh, alright. Why doesn't he recognize you? Yeah, but not every droid is the same. Well, maybe they are to a Mandalorian. Fair enough. Just making an observation. I can tell you apart from other droids. Well, most of them. Fair enough. Okay, we didn't really learn anything from that. T3 is a bit of a weird one. I wonder if Bayodur wants to talk about anything.
Having you here has an effect on me,
there we
General.
go.
I never noticed it years ago. I think my mind was too occupied then.
It's good to hear I'm having a positive effect on you.
I feel calm, more in control. The anger is still there, but I can feel it drifting away. The last years of my life have been defined by it. The Mandalorians, Zerka, and Revan. And above all else, myself. For Malachor.
You were angry at Revan? Why? What about me for giving the order?
Never, General. It had to be done. My hands destroyed the Mandalorians. I cannot be forgiven for that.
Had you not, millions of innocents in the Republic would have been killed. You saved them.
Even if I did it out of hatred of the Mandalorians?
You did it to save us, to protect us from death.
That might be the truth, but I don't want to see it that way. I can't just ignore the blood on my hands.
You've dwelled in the past for too long. You can't undo history, but you can change the future.
Even if there isn't, I still feel like I need to do something to make up for it.
Oh, there we go. Learn the ways of the Force. I could teach you, but you must let go of your anger, or else it will destroy you and you will fall.
Under your guidance, I feel like I could overcome my anger.
Then we have no time to waste. Wow, cool. So I can train to be a Jedi straight away. Wow, this normally takes me forever. And very rarely when I actually do it, but cool. So we have Jedi Bayodur after, like, the first area. Wow. That is pretty intense. Yeah, well, you let that one through. And that one. You're not even hitting me, and I'm just punching you. Ooh. Nice. So blue, he's a guardian? He's not a conceal. I'm pretty sure conceal is green. Nope. That wasn't right. Okay, that wasn't either. You're blocking a melee attack. What you want to do is deflect. Cool. Okay, so Bayadur is a Jedi Guardian. That's actually pretty neat. Can you talk about anything else?
Yes, General.
I want to teach some techniques I've learned in my travels.
If you think they'll help.
Sure. Learn beast trick. Cool.
Yes,
Learn my travels. Do I just have to keep clicking this?
You know, yes.
Cool. I'll just keep mashing this button for a bit and teach him all the things.
Yes,
because it's free. I can teach you some fighting techniques.
Let's get to work.
Two-weapon fighting.
Yes.
Why would I teach him two-weapon fighting? He can't use two weapons.
Yes.
Okay, that's it. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure he can't use anything in his offhand. God, I'm a bastard. Hey, Bayadur, you should have a look at this two-weapon fighting. It's really good. Meanwhile, only has one hand. Sorry, that's really tickled me. It shouldn't have. It really shouldn't have. I really don't want to talk to Krayot. We'll talk to Mandalore.
Nice ship you have here. Where did you get it?
It's hard to explain, actually. One thing happened after another, and we ended up with it.
Ah, so it's like that. I guess it would be better if less questions were asked about it then. Now, was there something else you needed?
What's your take on the Republic?
The Republic is a stagnant beast that had been killing its people for years before the wars began. Were it not for Revan's strength, the Republic would already be dead.
Fair enough. You seem awfully complimentary of Revan, considering you almost destroyed your people.
Only Revan was worthy of our respect. We swept through the Outer Rim without any opposition until Revan assumed command of the Republic forces. Only then did the battle turn. But as you know, only a handful of Jedi fought, while the others cowered in their halls, afraid to meet us head-on.
They're not really afraid. Yeah, it wasn't fear that kept the Jedi from fighting.
I'm sure there were good reasons. I'm not accusing you of being a coward. You commanded the Republic fleet that destroyed ours. You were a worthy opponent. Now, was there something else you needed?
Yeah, no, like, if only it was cowardice, but no, they're just weird. Can you do anything to help? Can you do anything to help out?
I am Mandalore, leader of the Mandalorians. I
Fair
will
enough.
help you fight your battles and plan your strategy. But I will not be your errand boy. Find some other lackey to do your bidding. Now, is there some...
Fair enough. Okay, so we can get any influence change. I think I'm going to have to take Mandalore around. Pretty sure I can't train Mandalore to be a Jedi. But let's talk to Visors.
My life for yours.
You alright?
I am able to serve. If we enter battle, I will fight and die alongside you.
Okay. Yeah, not what I asked. I asked if you were alright.
I have not heard that question in some time. My flesh is healed, if that's the answer you seek.
In the medbay, we noticed you have scars. Who hurt you?
The scars are many and the causes equally so. It is of no importance.
Fair enough. How did you find me?
I felt you. Heard you through the Force. It was like a sound at the edge of hearing. And when I heard it, I found I could not ignore it.
Who sent you?
I serve my master. I am an emissary, a scout. My master was aware of a disturbance in the Force, but was unaware of its nature, of you. The disturbance is not something one feels from a living thing. There is little my master does not know.
That does not fill me with confidence.
And that you eluded his sight for so long is significant. But I do not know why.
I need to know where I can find your master.
You cannot. His vessel roams the borders of known space, and even I do not know where he travels. Until he calls for me, even if I could cannot lead you to my master. I cannot permit you to find him until you are ready.
Ready?
If I bring you before my master, untested, without your potential realized, then you will be lost to me, and I cannot allow that to happen. It would be as if one brought fire to a paradise valley, shattered a cavern of rare crystal, or blinded a painter.
My life is unimportant. Your master threatens more than just me.
I cannot, I will not. I would die first, and gladly, to preserve you, untouched, unharmed. Now that I have
Jesus,
found
this escalated quickly.
I cannot sacrifice what I have found.
Bitch, you don't even know me. If he's behind what is before in the Jedi, then he must be stopped.
You will meet my master. It is inevitable. I have seen it. And when you stand before him and realize what you face, you must be prepared. Until then, I must protect you, help you, until you are ready.
Okay. Why are you doing this for me? Yeah, actually the important question.
A greatness in you. A greatness that does not stem from the Force. It stems from who you are. And if my master does not understand you, cannot see you, then perhaps there is hope for us all. But if you seek to survive, then you must understand why this is so.
So you need me to find myself before I can face your master. Okay, weird, but sure. If your master has trouble detecting me, how are you able to do it?
There is much I see my master cannot. I fear it is because of my nature, the nature of my race. My people spend their lives seeing the galaxy, the energy streaming off stars, the growth of life, all things touched by the Force.
Where are your people, your world now?
It is not a subject which I have spoken of since its destruction.
How was it destroyed?
The planet was not destroyed. It remains. It orbits, dead in space. But nothing lives on its surface. It echoes, but there's no one left to hear it.
If your homeworld was destroyed, how did you survive?
I am not certain I did. I was there when the planet died. To see everything around you extinguished. It was as if I was blinded. It was as if the Force had been bled from the world.
That's grim. As if everything suddenly went silent.
I imagine there are worse deaths, worse pain. But if there are, I do not know them. I was the only living thing remaining on the planet of Qatar. And my life, my agony, was a flicker in the darkness that was the planet. All that I had been connected to had been severed.
That's really grim. You were the only survivor?
Yes, but it was not survival. I still wonder what would have happened if I had died with the others. If perhaps there would have been some way to hide my presence from the galaxy. If only I had not felt that pain, that loss, as strongly as I did. But it could not be done. When the life was bled from the planet, and yet somehow I remained, my master came for me. He walked upon the surface of my dead world, and there, lying in the bodies of my race, he took me for his own, and he made me see. And for the first time, I saw the galaxy, and I wished to die.
He made you see?
To this galaxy, my world, absent the currents and spectrums of the Force, was nothing but crude matter, rock, flesh, emptiness. He showed the flickering of life on other planets. The mass of beings that swarm through the empty places of the galaxy. To see such creatures, disconnected from themselves, their world, their place in it.
Because I guess she hasn't known
Unable
people
to
that
see
don't
the
see through the
currents and
Force,
how they
right? Because that's
affected
what
everything around them.
Neuralukans do. And why did your master show you this?
He showed me to make me believe in his cause. He convinced me the galaxy, all life, must die. He fed upon its ugliness,
Bit extreme.
its screaming, and in its place, he left silence. And where there was chaos, he brought stillness and order.
How did your master destroy your homeworld? To kill on such a scale, it's impossible.
It was not a thing done with machines or weapons. The Force is far more terrible, and it touches more lives than any machine can hope to slay. For everyone that feels the Force, strongly,
Do you, like,
deeply,
absorb their force or cut
each
them
one
off from it or
feels and
something?
perceives it in their own way. You have strengths, whether you know it or not. And my master has his. His power is great, and it comes from hunger. He is a wound in the Force, more presence than flesh. And in his wake, life dies,
So he
sacrificing
eats the
itself
force.
to his hunger. And
That's
those who feel the Force strongly
pretty
are
spooky.
beacons to his hunger. My people, my planet, would have been attacked in time. It was inevitable. Yet we could do nothing about it.
Yeah, I guess they're like all force sensitive, so... Why did your master destroy Qatar?
The Jedi, the last council of the Jedi,
Oh!
came to our world to meet in secret. They hoped that perhaps among our people, they could achieve the clarity to see what was striking them from the darkness of the
Well,
galaxy.
seems like it
They
saw them
succeeded,
instead.
but only in bringing him from the outer regions. And Qatar, with my kind, with the Jedi upon its surface, could no longer be ignored. And my people died, and the Jedi died. And there was
Oops.
no one left. Only me.
Well, that was a mistake. He attacked it because the Jedi had gone there.
He cannot deny his hunger for long. And any gathering of Jedi is something he cannot long resist. And now that the Jedi are vanishing, I do not know what will happen. Perhaps he will grow strong enough to eradicate all life, merely with his presence.
Or it may starve him, make him more desperate.
I do not understand what you mean.
Just thinking out loud. Why did the Jedi meet on Qatar?
They hoped to see the threat that had been stalking them, and they did. But they were unprepared for the magnitude of the threat.
Probably should have thought about that a bit more. I have some other
I will
questions.
answer what I can, but my answers may prove useless to you.
Was your master the one sent to Paragus?
I am not familiar with the place you speak of. My master has not entered Republic space for some time, but there are others who may move more freely, who may have been responsible for such an act of destruction.
What do you mean?
There are many factions within the Sith, all seeking to take what little remains in the wake of the Jedi Civil War. Where one moves, it is not always known to the others. But their purpose is
Well,
the
that is
same.
why the game's called The
death
Sith
of all
Lords.
Jedi.
Multiple.
Everywhere. They believe you are the last of the Jedi, and their hatred of the Jedi unites them. All their eyes are upon you.
You think
and
they
it
wouldn't
is a
hate the Jedi? You
terrible,
think they'd
quiet darkness
think they were,
that
like,
pursues
above
you.
the Jedi, right? Because they'd be like, ugh, like, we're better than you.
I will answer what I can.
They wouldn't just bother with it. I've heard your species is blind. How are you able to see?
My people once had the power to perceive events, to see through the Force. That sight may manifest itself in many ways, and at times, I may affect the abilities of others to see as well.
You sound as if that sight is lost to you.
My sight has been damaged. What I have taught you, it is not the full extent of the perceptions of my people.
Physis has a limited ability to see the Force. She has Foresight in first-person mode and can use it as a Force power by spending Force points.
My master, when he showed me my world, showed it to me as it is. It hurt. And since that moment, it has
So
been
he showed you how to
difficult
see properly.
to perceive the Force as
And
I once
broke
did.
your
But
Force
after
sight, I
traveling
guess.
with you, I feel that perhaps there was a gift in it, hidden beneath the pain.
When one endures, it gives hope to others and themselves.
Only when one suffers do certain truths become evident, both of the galaxy and of the self. And I feel you are an example of this.
Okay. How do you see
If
through
you
Force?
wish to know, perhaps it is possible to show another what my people see, what I see. First, you must close your eyes. The surface of the ship, its sights, will only be a distraction. Now, in your mind, reach out. Listen for my breathing. Do not focus on the sound, but the life behind it. Imagine its energy, its texture.
God, I love this game. It does have like a lot of good dialogue and a lot of good characters. That's what makes it
and see what remains.
phenomenal.
There. It is not as difficult as I thought. You learn quickly.
You have gained bonus force points and foresight and an achievement. This allows you to perceive the alignment of others and see through some obstacles to the threats beyond.
It will take effort to maintain such sight, but you now have that power. And with it, you can use it to see life around you in a different way, as I used to see it.
Okay. I had some other
I will
questions.
answer what I...
Okay, I don't
Forgive
actually
me,
think I
but
do.
Before you go, I must ask. Why do you do this? Why do you seek to help me? Teach me?
Yeah, but I don't really know why. I'm trying to think about it.
I must
Basically
warn
what I
you,
was going to say, like,
if you weaken
because I
yourself
can.
for me,
Why not?
then it will kill you.
To help another is not weakness, it's strength to them both.
So you say. But it is not something
I'm guessing I just hit maximum light side, judging by the achievement I just got. What do you mean?
I remember little of my homeworld before I entered my master's service. It is not as it was. There is little left of such memories. Or the planet itself.
Okay, no, we've spoken enough.
Very well. Perhaps we shall speak more of this at another time. But know this. I cannot allow you to weaken yourself for me.
Boom. Am I ultra good now? I am ultra good, that's why I'm maximum. Oh wow, +3 wisdom for light mastery. I get +8 wisdom. That's a big bonus. Okay, so talk to Visors, talk to him. Let's reactivate the boy. Install Drew's processor. Actually, okay, before we do that, I'm gonna tweak my lightsaber. Because that will... That's the wrong way. Because that will be quicker than talking to HK-47. Because I want to... Guess I could upgrade this too, couldn't I? If there's really any point. Sonic, bludgeoning, piercing, slashing, probably worth it. And we can do a biorestorative underlay. Sure. Right, my lightsaber. What crystals we got? We got Fond. Can I double Fond? I can't. I got fencing emitter, blast bolt deflection down, but combat. So defense up, but blast bolt down. I don't think that's what we want. A bit of damage bonus energy. It's pretty good. Okay, we'll assemble that. I just want to see, can I... Cradle breakdown. Can I make lightsaber shit? Oh, I can. Deflection emitters. Let's make one of these. Right, so I've got an energy cell, I've got an emitter. A lens is the next thing, okay. So blast bolt deflection down, that's not what we want. A Deegan. Wow, that's a big damage bonus. So 1 to 12 or just a straight 2. Right. Or blast bolt deflection up. And attack modifier up. I take that actually. Oh, I don't have enough. I just need a couple more components. So, let us go down the bottom. Pull apart some like droid parts. I don't really need all these. There we go. Nice, okay, then we'll just upgrade our lightsaber. Won't worry about the other ones too much. God, I'm like never gonna be hit by blasters ever again. What's my lightsaber look like now? It is 3 to 21 plus 1 to 6 physical, 1 1 attack modifier and +4 on blaster bolt deflection. Also, I can get rid of the plasma torch now. I have a lightsaber. It's basically just a plasma torch, but better in every way. Right, let us reactivate the HK droid. There's a low hum from within the droid and the sound of circuits sparking, restoring power throughout the droid's systems.
Diagnostic. HK-47 activated. Running checks through primary
I like
systems.
HK-47. One of the best characters the BioWare's ever
Appears I have
written. It's
suffered
brilliant.
Considerable damage and dismemberment. I can feel all the cracks
Just the
in my
intonation, the
motivators.
delivery
And my
of the
central
voice actor's
control master
brilliant.
seems to have taken several repeated blaster shots at close range. How crude.
You look a lot like a series of droids that attacked me.
Answer. Oh, that is impossible, Master. If I were out to kill you, we would not be speaking. And regardless, I am a unique model. Why, to think that there would be other versions of me would be unacceptable.
Well, there's at least 4 other now defunct versions of you in the galaxy.
Statement. Master, I must inform you that your attempts at humor are wasted on a droid such as I. As I have expressed, I am unique.
You're not, though. Actually, there's a series of HK-50 units sharing your model and function that we've encountered on multiple occasions.
Resignation. Very well, Master. If you persist in your attempts at humor, I shall indulge you. Let me check the ship's records, and we will settle this matter once and for all.
Don't know what the ship's records have anything to do
Conclusion.
with that.
You speak the truth. This discovery is also causing me some degree of anger and humiliation.
You alright?
Mockery. Am I all right? Oh, yes, Master. Why,
Just
I
like
am
preface it with
fine.
mockery.
Statement. My has been reactivated, only to find that there are substandard duplicates of me running all over the galaxy.
I love how,
corrupting
like,
my
full of
good
pride
name.
he is, too.
But if they are in fact hunting you, then I look forward to the opportunity to meet these units and educate them in proper assassination protocols. Conclusion. So it seems I need you, for the time being.
You're an assassin droid?
Recitation. Yes, as I said, I am an assassin droid. It is my primary function to burn holes through meat bags that you wish removed from the galaxy. Master, oh, how I hate that term.
What? Meatbag?
Answer. No, Master. I said it again.
I'm not sure I like the idea of having an assassin droid on board.
Answer. Well, I am not certain I like the idea of a master who feels reservations at having an assassination droid at their disposal.
Fair enough.
It brings with it a certain sense of dread that you may actually not use me to my full capabilities.
You ready to serve me, droid?
Answer. Yes, Master. HK-47 is ready to serve.
First time destroyed your party, his few remaining assassination protocols allow him to do more damage to opponents with blasters and rifles. Cool. I do like the old HK-47. Alright, let us get out of here. I think we've talked enough. Moving on. I think next one we do is going to be Dantooine. I like the Dantooine missions. They're quite fun. I don't really want to go to Nar Shaddaa. Not a big fan of the first mission you have to do in Nar Shaddaa. And Korriban, we can wait on that one. Although the sooner we go, the sooner we get the superpowers. Could be worth going to Korriban. At least temporarily, because I think Korriban's one you can, like, start it and leave. You don't have to do the whole thing. I think. Ooh, or maybe you do get locked into it. It's not like Onderon, where once you go there, you're stuck. I think all of the other ones, you can leave at any time. That's why most people don't do Onderon first. Because you do end up stuck there for quite a while. Anyway. Actually, I should go talk to Adam. Sorry. Also, hello? No wob 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 wob. Atten?
Something up?
I had some questions.
All right.
Yeah. Never mind. Okay, there we go. Sound is fixed now. It was just freaking out a bit. Who do we take with us? I kind of don't want to take Bayodur anymore. Like, we kind of ticked him off. Mission accomplished. He's done. We can take Atten, because we can train him to be a Jedi. Visus, we've got most of her stuff. You can see she's, like, ultra good now, because her influence is quite high. T3M4. We don't have much influence with Kreia. Don't have much influence with Atten. Bayodur, he's ultra good. Mandalore, I think, will always be, like, a bit bad. He's kind of, like, chaotic neutral. And HK is bad as well, because, you know, he's an assassin droid. Let's take HK. I do like HK-47. And again, we only need the one Jedi. It just means I have to focus on healing a bit. Although we can't heal HK-47, which is pretty bad.
You'll find little welcome here, Jedi. For your own good, I recommend you speak to Administrator Adari, quickly finish your business in Kunda, and go.
Could you please answer some of my questions first?
I will answer your questions.
Who is Administrator Adari?
She was the agricultural administrator of Dantooine. After the Sith attack, she kept us together.
Right, because that happens in
Without
the
her,
first game.
The only thing you'd see around here are mercenaries.
Fair enough. Why are there so many mercenaries here?
We had problems with Mandalorian mercenaries even before.
Oh yeah,
the
shit, I should be
Jedi
taking
Civil War.
Mandalore with me.
The Jedi helped clear most of the problem up.
Oops, I
But
might
after the war,
get
many
rid of
soldiers from both
HK-47
sides of the
and change
conflict
out.
became mercenaries. And since we're so far from the core, some started gathering here.
My bad. Have the mercenaries caused any problems?
The difference between an out-of-work mercenary and a raider is a Vibrablade's edge. The only thing we can prove they've done is intimidate a few farmers. The farmers
Fair
give
enough.
goods, money, or food just to stay on their good side. The only one that isn't scared of them is the administrator. There have also been a lot of disappearances recently, and not all of them can be blamed on Kath hounds. But nobody can prove the mercenaries are responsible.
Interesting. Who's disappeared?
A farmer here and there, or a family. We lost enough people during the war that keeping the Kath hound and Kinrath populations under control hasn't been possible. So there are a lot of animal attacks. Some deaths, too. The disappearances might be just coincidence, but a lot of the stubborn folk seem to be more accident-prone.
Okay, I'll be
Just
going
head
now.
into the building and you'll find your way to the administrator. I'll be over by the entrance if you need anything else.
Sure. I'll throw some level ups in here, and then we'll probably finish it up for the day. I'll just stick to the recommended on HK. Ooh, Constitution is the recommended. So I can't obviously click auto level up. The only problem with that is it will go straight to the level he's supposed to be at. So if I want to tweak something, it is a lot more difficult. Because I won't get to see it. It'll just run through like all the feats and shit that it wants and just go bing, 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 done. But maybe I don't want to do what it does sometimes. So what's assassination protocols? I've gone fully integrated with his operation programming, and the two are now indistinguishable. When a critical hit is achieved, there's 20% chance that extra damage equal to 1/2 of the target's remaining life, wow, will be dealt. A successful fortitude save of DC equals 10 plus the attacker's level by the target can avoid this extra damage. Oof. Okay, so it starts off as what? 1/4 of the remaining life, 1/3. Half is only the top one, but holy shit, half. That's bad. That's real rough. Especially some of those bigger enemies that just get like... That could be like bloody hundreds of health points. Good lord. Yeah, we're gonna max out Power Blast. I think he's gonna use that a lot. Yeah. Okay, cool. You're done. Atten, how you feeling? More dexterity, fair enough. More stealth, I guess that's okay. Not really something we use, but sure. Okay, feats, we're gonna give you 2-weapon fighting. So you can pew-pew your blasters. And actually, we should give you more stuff. Got anything better than 7? A 7 and a +3? Ooh, 7 and a +7. Ouch. That's pretty damn good. Ooh, 8 and a +3. Now, we might stick with the Sith battle suit, I think. Spacer sensors, it's going to be fine. Reflex package. Might actually give you a response package. Just straight up increase your dex. Exchange casual gloves. We've got to have something better for you here. Probably infiltrator gloves, actually. Alright, meanwhile... How are we doing on, like, Mandalorian blasters? It is balanced. Okay, so, Benox blaster. 1 to 8 plus 1 to 4. Whereas this is 2 to 11. So this is what? It's basically 2 to 12. Or 2 to 11. But this has a better... We might actually just swap out for the Mandalorian stuff, I think. Probably a better pick. And yeah, exchange Shadowcaster. Yeah, that's probably fine. Oops, did I just change that? My bad. HK, you need a lot of stuff. We're gonna give you a fighting upgrade. We're gonna give you a durability upgrade. We're gonna give you a... Well, like an increased dex, the parabolic guides. We'll give you a neural pacifier and a plasma thrower. We'll probably just give you the dash blading. Yeah? Sounds good to me. Defense barrier, that sounds pretty good, actually. Although they're like exactly the same. Sure, we'll just do the defense barrier. I can give you something better than the blaster rifle. Let's give you, like, the repeating blaster rifle. Although, the blaster rifle has better critical threat, so maybe that is worth it. Yeah, pretty happy with this. Alright, well, we are going to leave this episode here. So, guys, thank you very much, everyone, for watching. If you like this video, make sure you hit that like button. If you want to see more content from me, the Aussie Nerd, feel free to subscribe to my channel and check out the other videos on there. If you think any friends might enjoy my content, make sure you share a video or two with them. Really appreciate it. And finally, if you want to leave any hints, tips, tricks, feedback for the videos, or you just want to say hi, make sure you do so in the comments section down below so I can see it. I'll see all of you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.